And a very good morning again. I hope that all is well and that you are feeling great since our last little session. Again, this is your channel, Vibrant Despite Cancer. And if you are suffering from cancer, undergoing multiple treatments like me, or you know somebody who does, this is your channel. So far, we have spoken about how to minimize the side effects of treatments, since there are many side effects and no treatment is ideal. We have spoken about nutrition, about hydration, about the social effect, getting to know and communicate with people, having a support group. We spoke about staying curious and taking a break from your home environment, take a trip, do something different. Today we are going to go a little bit deeper into the combination of sleep, exercise, and nutrition. Those three elements together are incredibly powerful. I see it myself that by really taking care of those elements, I am able to have a quasi normal life by being active and traveling the world and enjoying outdoor exercise in nature. So, again, nutrition, exercise, hydration are absolutely ideal. Yesterday, again, a friend of mine that I met at the gym came to me and said, "You know, Henry, I have been diagnosed." And he learned a few days ago that he has cancer, in his case, prostate cancer, at quite an advanced stage. So even the decision on what kind of treatment, what to do, how to proceed is quite complex. He was, of course, very depressed and very sad. So I spent some time with him and I explained to him that it's not the end by far. It's the beginning of a challenge. We have to tackle those challenges. There are many ways and means. And as I have said before, because of the program that I follow, again, covering exercise, nutrition, outdoor activities, social environments, we have ways and means to really not only fight the disease as we undergo multiple treatments, but actually feel good. And I am literally more active now than I was before my diagnosis 3 years ago. As you might know from previous videos, I am still undergoing treatment 3 years after my diagnosis. So I kind of encouraged him and told him everything we can do, and it's not the end, it's only the beginning. And by the time we parted ways, actually, I will see him again, he's a neighbor, he was feeling much better. Hello, hello, hello. So, to keep going on what we discussed last week, nutrition and sleep. What you eat affects your sleep quality meaningfully. So, again, exercise, sleep, nutrition is 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 10. And you can make a huge difference in your quality of life by making sure that you handle all three properly. The meal timing, for example, try not to eat within 2 or 3 hours before sleep. Digestion is an active process that raises core temperature and keeps the metabolic rate elevated. Of course, caffeine. Try to not have caffeine after noon. The caffeine has a half-life of 5 to 7 hours in most people. In my case, I'm lucky. I can have an espresso at 6 in the evening and go to bed and sleep well. But most people feel it and it disturbs their sleep. Hydration. Make sure to stay well hydrated during the day. Then taper fluid intake before bed to minimize nighttime waking. Of course, do not forget to talk to your medical team as you undergo treatment, like all of us. Insomnia has impacted many of us as we go through treatment. When we start a new treatment, we think we have anxiety, we worry, and it impacts us as much as pain that can also lose some sleep. Many of us have night sweats, so perhaps some sleep aid would help you. And again, talk to your doctor. Personally, I take natural sleep aids, magnesium glycinate, and I find that it helps me tremendously. I have always slept well. I slept about 8 hours a night thanks to this magnesium glycinate. But again, talk to your medical provider. What about a nap in the afternoon? Does it help to sleep better at night? There are pros and cons, and the answer is nuanced. In my case, I find that it helps. If I take a 15 to 20-minute nap, I feel refreshed, I feel regenerated, and I sleep better at night. Of course, you shouldn't take a nap of 2 or 3 hours because then you might not be tired enough to go to sleep at night. So I try to take on most days a 15-minute nap at about 1 in the afternoon. It's calming and it doesn't disrupt my nighttime sleep. So the goal is a total good sleep every night. And again, you sleep better if you exercise. So you also have the emotional recovery. When you sleep well, you feel good. If once in a while you don't have a good night, you don't sleep well, it happens to all of us. At the beginning of my treatment, I woke up multiple times a night because of night sweat, and I was worried and I was anxious. The key is to try to take it as it comes. Don't worry, and within a night or two, you will go back to a proper sleep and you will start to feel better again. So, in practical terms, sleep helps you metabolize the fear, grief, uncertainty, and anger that comes with a cancer diagnosis. Sleep doesn't make those feelings go away, but it gives your brain the nightly processing time it needs to integrate those experiences and gradually find an emotional balance. And this is what we are all going through. Every morning you wake after a good night's sleep, your brain has done the invisible essential work, not just repairing your body, but tending to your heart. So sleep is a priority, but without pressure. Trying too hard becomes counterproductive. Sleep is like breathing, is something the body knows how to do. Our job is mostly to create the right condition for it and then get out of the way. So, to have a calm environment, darkness in your bedroom, proper temperature, will help you. And if tonight is a bad night, it's okay. One bad night does not undo your progress. So, also another thing that helps, choose a consistent bedtime and wake time. Dim your lights an hour before bed, try to go to bed at about the same time. I find that if I have a regular schedule, I go to bed at about the right time and I wake up early even if I didn't sleep well. It really helps me recover. So you are not just surviving your cancer and cancer treatment, you are healing. You are taking care of yourself. And tonight you can start one sleep at a time. So, this is it for this week. Next week, we will have a summary of all the elements that will help you during your treatment. In the meantime, remember that you are like a candle. You can light up many more candles without losing any of your brightness. Until next time, I wish you health and happiness.